Level 1. The Analyst. You are 24 years old, 2,700 intercepted transmissions, one flagged phrase in Pashto, and 4 minutes left before the daily report locks. The operations center hums at 2 in the morning, fluorescent lights sharp against the pallor of your hands as you cradle a cup of coffee that has gone cold. You sit before 3 monitors, eyes flicking between scrolling text and the digital clock counting down. Your badge is blue, your chair is too low, and your access ends at level 3. You sign nothing, decide nothing, understand nothing. You parse encrypted messages sent across 4 continents, searching for patterns that do not exist until you find them. You do not know why the phrase black leaf appears twice in 12 hours, but you flag it and write the note in the margin. Your only colleague at this hour is Patel, who has a degree in computational linguistics and a habit of tapping his pen in clusters of 5. He does not look up as you whisper, "Found something." His reply is a shrug. Upstairs, the supervisor's office light flicks on at 2:58. You send the flagged file. There is no response. The analyst's world is silence, acronyms, and the margin between what is seen and what is guessed. A single phrase can shift the focus of a nation. The process is the product. Level 2, the junior briefer. You are 26 years old. 11 interagency representatives, 9 sets of government credentials on the table, and 1 laser pointer in your hand. The glass-walled office on the 9th floor smells faintly of toner and old coffee. You stand under recessed lights, dossier open, heart hammering as you prepare to speak. Your supervisor is Miriam Gold, Harvard PhD, 3 decades in counterintelligence, and crow's feet deeper than the Potomac. She sits at the head of the table, hands folded, eyes on you. You recite the timeline, the first message at 1:48 in the morning, the secondary relay at 2:23, the phrase in Pashto repeated at 2:56. Every head turns as you speak. The deputy from Homeland Security interrupts. His questions are short. Your answers are long. He asks for the source. You hesitate. Protocol says origin classified. Miriam does not blink. She nods once, the subtlest signal to continue. You reference the field asset code name Argent and the established pattern from 6 months prior. You feel the room measure you in silence. You complete the briefing, Miriam says, "Not bad," as the room empties. She does not elaborate. You walk back to your desk past the frosted glass. The difference between guessing and knowing is the space between your sentences. It decides who decides. Level 3, the case officer. You are 29 years old, 6 days in Warsaw, 5 surveillance teams, and 1 courier you must not lose. It is December and the city is coated in ice, alleys shining with rain and streetlights. You wear a charcoal trench coat, earpiece pressed deep, footsteps muffled on wet cobblestones. Your breath fogs in the winter dark as you follow your target. Markin, Polish national, former customs agent, always glancing left before he turns a corner. You note his cadence. 3 steps, pause, look over shoulder. A rhythm you memorize by heart. Your team is split. Lee covers the north exit, Ziegler waits at the tram stop, and you shadow Markson alone through the back entrance of a pharmacy. The package is small, wrapped in gray plastic, passed to a man in a red scarf. You radio, exchange complete at 1921, asset moving east. There is a delay on the channel. No one replies. You do not know if your report was heard. You do not know if the man in the red scarf is friend or foil. Later, you return to the safe house. Lee says, "Sometimes the silence means you did it right." The field does not reward certainty. It only punishes error. Level 4, the senior briefer. You are 33 years old. 17 classified pages, 4 security-cleared observers, and 1 deputy director with a single raised eyebrow. The conference room at headquarters is cold. The table a slab of glass that reflects your hands as you arrange your dossier and notes. You stand as the deputy enters. Paul Harrison, Naval Academy, 28 years in clandestine service. known for never using a single unnecessary word. You begin your presentation, voice steady as you recount the Warsaw Exchange. Timeline, surveillance footage, courier profiles, intercepts layered by source reliability. Harrison interrupts at minute 5 when your timeline slips by 30 seconds. He holds up a finger. You recalibrate on the spot, breathing in through your nose and continue without apology. Slide by slide, you explain why the courier's detour at 1947 matters, why the red scarf appears in 4 separate camera angles, why the phrase "black leaf" now surfaces in chatter from Kabul. The observers say nothing. Harrison closes the folder. He nods once. You are dismissed. Outside, you hear your name spoken in the bullpen for the first time, quietly, behind a closed door. The difference between presence and absence is measured in seconds. You learn that precision is permission. Level 5, the operations architect. You are 38 years old. 37 field assets active, 12 countries under watch, and 1 mission that could tip a continent's balance. The director's suite is lined with walnut, silent phones, and a wall of clocks tracking every zone of conflict. You wear a navy suit, ID badge edged in gold, and carry a pen that only signs in blue ink. The room is empty except for the director. Evelyn Cho, Oxford, 8 years in the agency, always with a notepad open but never writing when you speak. She pushes the mission file toward you, Operation Sable. You scan the details. 5-page summary, 3 possible outcomes, 1 signature required. You hesitate, pen poised, reviewing the risk matrix. The name Markin appears again, now codenamed Vireo, tied to a chain of new intercepts. You sign. Your signature under the seal authorizes movement across borders, funding, and the commitment of lives. Cho says, once you sign, you own what happens. She does not look up. You stand by the walnut desk, listening to the quiet. The authority you hold is measured not by what you decide, but by what you cannot undo. Every loss is personal. Every gain is legacy. Level 6, the legacy. You are 44 years old. 1 director's suite, 6 clocks, and the weight of 5,000 classified memos bearing your name. You sit at the same walnut desk, the blue pen now yours. Phones silent for the moment as you review a mission log from Warsaw. Operation Sable, 2 years closed. Your hands are steadier now, the suit fits better, and the view from the window is unobstructed. There is no supervisor to call, no one to nudge you forward or correct your pause. You approve or deny with a word. The room is silent but for the tick of clocks. Somewhere a courier waits for the signal. A briefer rewrites their timeline. An analyst stares at a phrase in Pashto at 2 in the morning. The badge on your desk is heavier than it looks. You remember Patel's pen tapping, Miriam's silent nod, Harrison's eyebrow, Cho's open notepad. You do not hear their voices anymore, but every decision echoes with their lessons. Somewhere right now, a 14-year-old is sitting in the icy glow of the operations center, fingers sifting through encrypted chatter, adrenaline burning hotter than coffee. The system does not stop. It just finds new architects,